see. There we go. Okay, good. Okay, now. How was your weekend?
Not bad. I'm stayed in all weekend. Started a cold middle of last week, and still kind of fighting with it. I felt good this morning, and started getting ready for work. And I said, no, I can't. So
Well, there are all kinds of things going around, too.
yeah, no, I thought I had beat it. I thought it was done, but excuse me. Yes, there's still some left. So
Well, I think
instead
ones
of
that are
go,
going around right now, it hangs on. I know last time I was
yeah.
sick, it stayed for weeks.
Hmm. And I didn't go want to go share it with everybody there. So
Ah.
yeah, get some more under. I shared it with my wife. I think she's starting. I think so.
Oh, that's, yeah, it tends to happen, especially.
Hmm. Well, we took each a bed as soon as I started, but I mean we're in the same house all the time, so I mean whatever's gonna it's probably gonna happen. So
How does the room look? Clear?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm guessing not all the lights are on.
Uh, yeah, I think I might have one off. I don't think I have one of the sets in here.
Yeah, because if somebody would be sitting in the seats, I think it's looks more like some backlighting than.
Yeah, they have another light switch there somewhere.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Did I miss one? Yeah, no. Okay. Just give me a second. I'm gonna walk out into chambers. Okay.
Oh yeah, do what you got to do.
Howdy.
Yes, sir.
So I'm just gonna be.
That's loud.
It's loud.
Oof.
Okay.
From what you had a while ago, yeah.
Yeah. Uh we were adjusting a bunch of settings and everything earlier, so
Yeah.
just want to see
All right,
what's
I can bring it. I can lower it in my ears. That's easy.
checking the stream. Because I noticed that on the floor feed, it was very low.
Hmm.
Now it should be a lot better.
Yeah, I'm bringing it back up in my ears.
Howdy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this sounds pretty loud in the stream.
It's okay in my ears right now.
Okay. Trying to see what it picks up.
I could hear that. Wait, did you crumple some paper or something?
Yeah, I ruffled. I ruffled this
Yeah.
because I can always hear. I can always hear whatever she's doing.
Yeah. She might not be aware.
Okay. Well, I don't think she hears it.
No, no, no.
Okay. Okay. So I'm pretty sure part of our problem with the volume and everything, it was related to way back we had like a hardware issue. So they had swapped it out temporarily.
Oh yeah, the board. Yeah.
Yeah. And then when they put it back in, they didn't reload the config.
Mm-hmm. So you have to go do it again. I'll redo the whole thing manually.
Yeah, so they came in earlier and Sir or Jared was like, "Oh, I think that was a boo boo on my side." So he reloaded it, and now things seem to be good, but everything is like cranked right up. Okay, I just came back in here. So now let's check the volumes. And can you talk a little bit there, Paul?
Sure. What if I tell you a story? Once upon a time, there was a story, and I forgot it.
Yeah, yeah. I lowered the remote speakers in the room a little bit because I found like you were pretty loud.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, how do I sound now? Am I lower?
Yeah, you're fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just trying to. That's the remote. Then. Let's see. Test, 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 test.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I lowered the wireless mic in the room because I don't want them to be like hearing it blaring.
Yep.
Do you want to leave and then come back in?
Sure.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
see you once you get back in. Just turn your mic back on.
Yep. Yes, sir. Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Oh, that was fast.
I know where I'm going, Justin. not
So I think
like
we're
maybe
good.
others.
Sorry, I also had the stream playing in my ear, so I was hearing everything that we just said again.
Oh shoot.
So I think we're good. What was happening last time? Like to me, from what I could tell, you ever have like you're trying to watch like a Netflix show or something and you get like buffering,
Hmm.
like it just spins. That's to me what it was looking like.
Well, at at my end, it was choppy. It wasn't
Well, that's what I'm referring to. Like that.
okay. It was super choppy. It would stop and it would jump into another part of whatever they were saying. I couldn't see the presentation right at one point. I think that was
Yeah,
another part.
it was like going black.
Yeah, it was black screen, and it was showing. It was a black screen, but I was seeing like maybe the shadow of a person, not the person, not the actual person talking at the mic, but some kind of, I don't know, pre-made type shadow to go with, I don't know, somebody that would be probably somebody who would just be calling in. Probably that's what shows.
Yeah.
That's why I asked if she was in person or not. I thought maybe she was on the phone or virtual.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you weren't seeing nothing.
Hmm. And it was so choppy. I figured, well, she's got a bad connection.
Yeah. And then Marty was getting audio, but like no visual, so like similar to you a little bit.
Hmm.
Then Charles Legier was working fine for, and what's that? What was the consultant's name? Or
Oh,
Tanya Wegwitz.
Terry. Yeah.
She didn't speak or nothing, but she was on, and it
Okay.
was working for her.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I've got a wired connection, right? So it should work as if I was there, really.
It should, yeah. I mean, there's a
Yeah.
lot of things in between you and here,
Hmm.
especially like for the storm. Like like could are you on Bell or Rogers?
Bell.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah, Bell
was
fiber.
there more people home around you, and then like using up? Were they having any problems? Not
I didn't hear
problems,
of
but like
anything, but
kind
yeah.
of like
Hmm.
delays.
Hmm. I didn't make it sound bad when I mentioned everything.
No, no, but it's no matter what anybody says, it's always perceived as it's something that it's our fault or we're
Mhm.
responsible for, right?
But well, I mean, the choppiness is it's whatever. It's the system, however that works or whatever. I wouldn't hold you guys on that. I mean, it's not if it's working, it's working, and if it's not, I mean, but part of my issue was, I lifted my hand, I pressed my button to speak when she asked for a show of hands 3 times,
Yep.
and
See, that's a
we're left.
process thing.
Oh, absolutely, and that's yeah. And I just all I said was, for that so that the recorder knew that what I had voted for or what I was. Yeah, yeah. No, that's part of the process. That's right.
Yeah, like they
And
should
I mean,
be
sorry.
conscious of like, oh, we have some that are online. If we're
Mhm.
doing a show of hands, we should maybe have them up on the screen so that we can see their
But
hands.
unless I press my button, you can't see me, right? They can't see me if I don't press my button.
Yeah, no,
No.
you're just attending, watching, right? So the moment you push your button, then it sends a signal, kind of like puts you into the queue of the speaker list.
Hmm.
Shelly can see it, so can Paul Ontario, so can Diane, essentially. But then they can enable your mic when it's your turn to speak, right?
Hmm.
They just have to kind of get into the flow. Like I know right now it's a little bit hard on Paulette because she's struggles with the
Oh
technology.
yeah, no, technology is not her thing. That's
Yeah,
she'd
exactly.
be the first to say it. Mhm.
I mean, I could have turned your guys' mics on, but I didn't want to all of a sudden turn you on, put you up on the screen, or Charles up on the screen, and then like he has somebody there that doesn't necessarily want to be on the screen, or he's
Mhm.
not sitting there and he's up grabbing a drink or whatever the
Yeah,
case,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. Mhm. But like for that process, for the show of hands, if she would have a, I don't know, a grid view of anybody who's on, um, yeah, that would be cool. But anyway,
Like the attendees and stuff.
well, I mean, yeah, if that could come up like a grid when she asked for a show of hands,
Yeah.
whoever's online or
Yeah,
that would
that's what
show.
you would. That's what she should say. Like, okay, we're gonna do a show of hands, and then like if there's you online and I don't know bourgeois, well,
Mm.
Councillor Richard and Councillor Bourgeois, please turn on your microphones.
Hmm.
You guys will
Yeah.
push buttons. She
Yeah.
would enable you. Then
Oh,
they
yeah.
do the count.
Like you said, that's going to be a process thing, so
Yep.
that's
Yep.
that's up to them.
It would be nice if there was like a lobby where you could see everybody and all that stuff.
Mhm.
I don't know why Confero doesn't have that. I mean, I don't know. There's quite a few things that I'm not sure why they do it the way that they do.
So the chat button that I see next to the participants, excuse me, there's a button in the middle on the right hand side. I see participants and then private meeting chat. It says this is a private chat between you and Marcy King, council recorder, Paulette Thériault, deputy mayor, Matt is adjoint, yeah, Shelley Greffier, and Deanne Hudson, deputy clerk.
Can you send me a
Is
picture
that
of
worth anything at all? No, eh?
Oh, I can't join on this one. See, I don't see that chat anywhere here.
Here, I'll show you. Just texted it to you.
Okay.
I mean, I can try it during a meeting or at the beginning of a meeting or something, but
You guys
if they're not
know where it
watching,
pops up.
what's that?
I don't know where it pops up for them though. That's the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to try? I'm just gonna go out into chambers. I'm gonna check at Shelly's seat.
Yep.
And see if I can see it.
Yep.
Howdy.
Yeah, bro.
So did you send a message in that?
I will do it right now.
Okay. Trying to see where it would show on hers. Like nothing.
So her screen doesn't look like mine, I'm sure.
Up here, no, it doesn't.
No.
Ideally, it would be.
It'd be too easy.
Yeah. Okay, so UCPC. Okay, you don't see those. But up here, presentation.
So that text button is in between the participants and the vote. If that helps you.
Yeah, it doesn't show me nothing up here.
Yeah.
Who does it say? It says Shelley, Marcy, Politerio, Shelley Morin, and then Diane Hudson. Okay. That must be like an online thing. Like I'm guessing if they were signed in like you, then you could see it. But
Could
where
be.
does it go for the people in room? That's what I'm struggling. Let's see, so enter meeting. Okay. I'm gonna go check Diane's room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Still nothing. Okay. Okay. Can you leave for 2 minutes?
Well, how about you let me know when to come back in?
Okay, yeah, 'cause I'm gonna set myself the same as them, so
Yeah.
that I can try to see what you're seeing. Okay.
Okay. You text me when you're ready.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Da, 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 da.
Yep.
There you are. Okay. So now, test.
Hmm. I see that.
Interesting. So that's an online chat feature. So that would be good for when you guys are remote. If somebody in here could see it.
If somebody there's gonna read it.
Well, I mean, like for Marcy sitting in the back room, or Diane or whoever, they could have they could be signed into Compare or online like you.
Mhm.
I mean, they could be seated there.
But does it pop up for them? Like how? Like is there
Yeah.
something
So
that?
here, I'll show you what it's looking like on my phone. So, screenshot of this. Let's save this. You want to send a message in?
Me? Yeah.
So this. Then I click there. And this is what we start. Okay. So this thing, 3 pictures. So I mean, it looks like terrible on the phone, but
Mhm.
if they were signed into their laptop, it would look like kind of how you are. You see that little chat icon, and then you see the one when you send a message,
Mhm.
and then when you open it up, obviously you see
Grayed out again. Yeah.
the. And I think the good thing is, I don't know if the other counselors, like say if Marty would say something, I'm not sure if he would see what we're saying.
You mean the chat part?
Yeah.
It no. From what it looks like, it goes. It says it's a private chat between you and now your name's there.
Yeah.
Justin, Marsha, Paulette,
And there should be a remote
um,
participant.
me. Yeah, probably or you, whatever. That's probably me. Shelly,
Well, the remote
Diane.
participants is me.
Okay. Because your name wasn't in the first one, right?
Yeah, no. So I added myself as an operator.
Okay.
So it's people who can, operate and help manage the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I think like a Loma or somebody like communications,
Mm-hmm.
they could be using this during the meeting. I mean, the only time they're going to show up on screen is if they, say request to speak, and
and
then we
then
turn
we
it
turn it
on.
on.
right?
You got two microphones on, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have.
I have the. Well, here, I'll turn that one off. I have the wireless on, then I have this.
Okay. I could hear you twice.
Oh, could you?
Yeah. Well, it was like bouncing there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I also have the overhead speakers and everything. So
You're well equipped.
Sometimes. Okay. That's unfortunate that they can't use it while you're sitting up there. Presentation, you see?
Mm-hmm.
Picture in picture.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I can see the picture in picture. Yeah.
Interesting. We can't see you, but the presentation's up. So if we go. On to the Televic to right this way. So now I'll show you what it looks like in the room. Side of the room looks a little better. There's a lot of glare on that glass. So there's things that we could do that would probably be better in the room for you guys. It's just it takes a lot more doing.
So that's different. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, like so like on the left would be like the presentation, and then on the right would be like if there was a remote participant. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
vice versa or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So the I mean, it's up to you. I guess everybody has the presentation in front of them if they want it. You know, on their little screen, they can double it up
Yeah.
and look at it there. Um,
On the like the microphone units,
yeah,
do you use that?
yeah, always.
Oh, okay. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if you guys did or not.
I don't know who else does, if anyone else does, but I don't rely on just on the big screens. I just sometimes I'm doing stuff on the computer at the same time, and I all I have to do is just look over.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like there's the different feeds on there. Like there's some that shouldn't even be, and I should be able to send what I want
Mm-hmm.
to those, right? That's how I understood those units were before we even went ahead with them. That's why I wanted those ones.
Mm-hmm.
That way, you guys are talking about eScribe or you're talking about like Google Maps or something, you could send that right there. Doesn't have
Yeah.
to be out in front of the whole room, but okay. So I'll go with this. That didn't switch nothing.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Oh. Whoa. You switched? Can't hear you. So what'd you do? Send that to your iPhone?
Yeah. I mean, I remember you guys saying that we could not do it on iPhone, and I always wanted to try it, so I did.
How did you do
So
that from the Mac?
I didn't use my Mac. I used my iPhone.
You just joined the meeting?
Yeah.
Oh,
I,
I'm surprised I couldn't hear you though.
was that?
I'm surprised I couldn't hear you.
Well, if I would, let me. I'm gonna stop the. I'll stop the computer right now. I'm on my computer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave the meeting and I'll come back in on the phone.
Okay.
Hang on. Hear me?
Yep. Yeah, it must have been because you switched from the Mac to the phone.
Yeah.
The camera came through, but then the audio kind of got hicked up.
Yeah. Now I'm guessing you don't want anyone else to know about this.
But the phone?
Yeah,
Yeah, no. I mean,
that's okay.
it's not really supported. I just know that it works a little
Yeah.
bit, but yeah.
Yeah. I figured it would. I mean,
It's just Televic
I,
doesn't have an app. That's why they say it's not supported.
okay.
They have to do a lot of like developing and everything for it to auto size and support all the different types of mobile devices.
Mhm.
So that's why they say like a laptop or in room, essentially.
Oh, the laptop is way better. I mean,
Yeah.
that's or the iPad. I mean, those two work great. I have no problem with that.
On your Mac,
I
can you
just
see the whole
I
presentation, or does it still get cut off and everything?
if what? Sorry.
Like, if I do a presentation,
Mhm.
do you see the entire thing, or does it like scale it past the?
How would I take? I can take a. Let me take a screenshot of this. Oh.
I'm just gonna share a random presentation here. No, that's not what I wanted it to open. See if it will. And I put this.
Hey, take a screenshot.
You can talk, Dusty.
Yeah.
Shark
So,
online.
hello.
We can hear you. It's
Perfect.
Dusty. I just joined the meeting at the podium. I don't know if you can see
Oh,
me.
hey. Well, I'm just trying to do something here. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay, Justin, I just sent you 2 screenshots of what I was seeing. There.
Sounds good. Great. Test the streams. They're good.
Okay, well, that's good.
And I don't see you at the podium, no. Maybe it's because I'm on the phone, so. I'm gonna go back to the computer,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm back.
So I'm guessing you see the whole presentation.
Mm-hmm.
So you see like the edges, like you see over here, here.
You were showing me the other screen, the screen before that, where it just said Ven, right?
What?
Can you go back one slide? No, maybe another one? Yeah, that's the one that that's the one that I could see. So I could see I could see that whole slide.
Okay. Can you see this whole slide?
I see it I'm not on the phone anymore.
No, but I'm talking about on the
See
computer.
it? But what I showed you in the screenshot was the screen before that, so I could see the whole thing. I just wanted to tell you that I could see.
Yeah. On here, can you see it all?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't see the podium. I see Chambers.
Yeah, that's it. Off.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, so that's good. 'Cause some people did say like they don't see the whole presentation with the remote, but that's usually because they're on a tablet.
I can't hear you.
You can't.
I can hear him.
I can't hear you. You're not, unless you're using the mic in that room, I can't hear you. I can hear you, but just through the door a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Because, no, I can't hear you now. I
can.
assume you're chatting, you're chatting, joined remotely, Justin, through your phone? Oh, you got the mic going.
Yeah, I have this one.
Ah, that's much better. I can hear you
Yep.
now.
Oh, so it's just because it's far.
It was far from
I
you?
can hear myself on it. You can hear me, Paul, though, right?
Yep.
It's just because I have it turned down a little bit for
In room, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So yeah, you're at the podium. You're sounding, loud and clear. But there's one thing that you did that I noticed. You looked up.
Oh, this time?
No, but there's the lighting is bad because when you're just facing, let's say Paulette, there's a lot of dark spots on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make an adjustment. So we just learned actually 2 weeks ago that these three lights above me are dimmable. Only these three. So I'll go move the light down and show you the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Very mild, just there.
So that might be a bit too dark, maybe. I don't know.
Yep.
But it's at least I don't look like a ghost. So
No, it's still no disrespect. Like I mean, it still doesn't look good. Sorry, and it's not because it's you. It's just the lighting. I really don't find the lighting is.
I don't think all the lights are on either, though.
yeah. Well, Ivan's
see, it
Ivan's
create-
told us that the lights in here probably need
It
to be looked
creates
at.
a shadow like this, Dusty. Like so you're going down. So all underneath you, it's all shadowy.
Oh, yeah. Because the lights are, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, almost need like some sort of lighting
Little-
here that
little
provides, right?
poof.
I wonder
Yeah.
if we could, Justin, I wonder if we could buy something and attach it to the podium, maybe? Because that's good feedback too, eh? Like, because it is, you can clearly tell the light. I kind of look evil. I'm not evil. Yeah,
Like those little horns there.
so when you turn it down, you look evil, and when you turn it all the way up, you look like an angel, because it's just too bright. There's no in between. So
Counselors are going to be asking for those lights there. Watch out.
I think we need to look at something that, like, some sort of a light in front, I think. Yeah, we can do that.
I know I've seen people go to podium and if I'm online and I know who it is, but then I look and I say, who the hell's that? Like,
Yeah. So yeah, that's something we can do. We can look for something. We can work with facilities on that one, see if we can get there are those lights that you can get that are supposed to be like natural light too, right? So maybe
Yeah.
we can look at that. That's a good idea.
yeah. No, and it just a little poof of lighting, just a little pop, just to light things up a little bit.
Yeah, actually, I might be able to look around, In the next hour.
Turn on your flashlight on your phone.
turn on my flashlight on my phone. Well, I don't know if that's gonna,
The moment we put something on that podium that's sitting in front of them, it's gonna look horrible on the screen.
You'd almost need like one each side.
yeah, something
To that.
I don't know. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not a lighting
They
expert.
already say they can't see the presenters enough because of the screen, so we wanna add stuff in front of them again.
Yeah, that's true. It would have to be low, but definitely we should look at that. I've never liked the lighting in anywhere, even up where the councilors are too, right? There's those twinkly lights, and it's not ideal. We talked about it when we were implementing the project, and there were some budget things we had to consider. And there was also a couple of times where I was told to kind of stay in my lane. You're an IT guy, not a lighting guy. So
Oh my God.
I think we can but it's better. Like, we did play with the lights for like the counselors and the benches, and I think it's better than what it was. But definitely this seat here is, especially, it's different since the podium was moved way back. Right? We used to be in front of these set of lights. But when we implemented this, from a security perspective, they wanted the podium moved way back. So that we moved it back, I think it was 8 feet. So that created a lighting problem,
Step back a little bit.
Yeah.
right? Because now the lights are
Move
right
it
above
there.
them.
A little back up, like half a step. Yeah, right there. That's the sweet spot, eh, Justin?
He just shifted the whole podium towards me.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
So now if they're talking,
We could slide. I wonder if I could move this forward.
I wish there was a remote on that mic boom that Justin could adjust it from where he's sitting so that nobody would have to move the mic.
I know, everybody,
Forget to do
it's the
it,
first
right?
thing they do is they touch it, right? But that's better.
Lighting is much better there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna check the front here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's no wire showing it, or at all, so it's,
Cool. See, everything changes once in a while, like what was happening, when the Hockey Day in Canada, the cup was in the house, right? Or Chili Day and stuff like that, so.
yeah, and that, I had discussion, actually, we did, Information Systems Steering Committee this morning, so with leadership, and we did talk a little bit about, chambers and stuff, and that is one of the challenges, right? Is this room is a multi-purpose room, so they do all kinds of stuff in here, and all of the stuff had to be modular, right? So we have to unplug everything and move the podium and all of this stuff, and every time we do that, right, it makes, the first meeting after that, you got to double and triple check everything, and of course the tables are a little bit in a different spot and that sort of stuff, but we're getting a lot better now, but it is one of the challenges, right? Is that the
What
system
color's
is
the floor?
dark and light gray.
Because you should mark 4 spots where your podium is sitting.
Yeah,
Like
oh,
4
for sure.
dots or something.
Well, just the adjustment that we did today, like, I agree. We're going to mark, because I can mark the inside, the inside of
Yeah.
the podium.
Yeah.
We can put dots, and that way
Yeah.
we're going to have better lighting. Because this lighting's much better, right?
Oh, it's
Night and
it's such a difference.
Yeah.
Night and day, no pun intended.
So let's do that. We'll mark, I think that's a good idea. We'll mark the floor, and that way it'll go back to the same spot. But that one light has proven to be, like right above me, has proven to be a problem. So this is much better. Now, I have the mic. Can we go back further? I think we can go back a little bit further.
Yeah, as far back as before you're running over those.
Because I want to slide the mic back to where the mic
You just be careful
should
with
be. Right? Does that still look okay?
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
That's good. I also have it turned down a little bit. You want me to put it just full brightness?
These lights?
Yeah.
Well, I think what we need to do is,
Shelly, and then we'll turn it on by just pushing that button.
well, I think we'll put a sign to adjust that particular one. We'll just label it podium and say, put it to level 2 or 3. And that way it'll bring some consistency. Yeah, I think that, well, it's not too bad. I still do have a little bit of darkness,
It's not the same though.
but
It's nowhere close to what it was. I mean, well, there, yeah. The farther forward you get.
Just don't be snipping those cables.
there. I think we'll do that. Is that good?
Yeah, it's really
Okay.
good. Now, what I'm wondering is when you had it towards Paulette, so you were closer to the camera, so there was more space above your head? Mm-hmm. So you probably lost some space above your head. I'm guessing that's an easy adjustment on the camera?
Yeah.
If you need it?
Yeah, because I'm not a tall guy, so, yeah.
No, but that's what I mean. I mean,
Yeah.
if, you know, if somebody else shows up, yeah, see, Justin's behind you.
Yeah.
I can just flip it up.
We'll change that preset.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Yeah, we'll just change the preset. Yeah, no, that's good. No, this is good feedback.
I'm not always negative, man. Come on.
What was I gonna say? You got in no problem today? Like into the meeting? Joining was okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, no, it was when was it? Last week? That was,
Committee of the
was
whole, yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah,
Horrible. And I was seeing anybody that was at the podium, I thought the person at the podium was online. It was so choppy, and I couldn't see the screen. I couldn't see anyone. I could see a black screen with like the shape of a person. It wasn't the actual person at the podium. It was like a made up.
okay, like a silhouette.
I'm saying, Justin, if somebody would call in, maybe that's what shows instead, this fake person, shadowy type thing. Maybe, I don't know, whatever, but that's all I could see, and the voice was choppy, the video was choppy, it was that.
Yeah. Okay, well, this is good, better. We're getting there. That's all we can do is get a little better every time. But, oh, good, cool, I didn't
What
want
are
to.
the chances it
Sorry?
stays Confero, or is there any chance that it changes?
Oh, I'm
Or you can't tell me.
Oh, I'd have no problem telling you if I knew. At this point, it's, I know, and we talked a little bit, right? I wasn't here last week, but I did go online and replay it. There were definitely some issues. And Serge, loud and clear, he's taken that away. He's working with Kevin right now. Justin and I have both talked to Kevin and said, look, Kevin, like, we want to be a part of making this better, so how can we help you? And it sounds like Kevin is going to get a group of people together and sort of have a review, right? What was important to me is that we have feedback from the right people, right? So I wanted to make sure that, Justin was there at the table, right, to speak to it. And definitely Ivans can be there as well. They were the guys that did the setup, right? And definitely want to make sure that we've captured all of the challenges that counselors have seen, and the feedback from the clerk's office as well. There's a lot of, and Kevin, is starting to learn too that there's a lot of hands in the pot here, right? And I think that might be part of our challenge, right? Is that, clerk has to do, like, Shelley has to do one thing and Diane has to do another thing and we have to do another piece. And I think there's an opportunity to streamline some of that, right? And, sometimes if one person forgets something, or one person, for example, doesn't notice that a hand is up, so you connecting remotely, if we miss that one time, it makes it really difficult and it looks bad for someone who's remote. Because I'll tell
That's
you,
what happened last week. I mean, 3 times that the mayor asked for a show of hands, 3 times I lifted my hand, I pressed the button, and unless somebody lets me in, nobody
Yep.
sees me, and I didn't show my hand. So that's why, and I told Justin, like, I appreciate you guys so much. I don't know how to express it more, but I had to take, when it came to counselors' items, whatever, I just said to the recorder, I did lift my hand, I did press my button to speak, so I voted yay in all 3 instances. And then I went to the city manager and I said, listen, this is what's happening, sitting out here. And then there's another thing here now. And this is between you guys. I didn't feel 100% this morning, but I have to say if I'm going in or not by 9 a.m. At 9 a.m. that's the cutoff. That's it. That's all. And I understand there's a lot to it. Like you said a while ago, there might be some streamlining that can happen or whatever. But I feel better now. I still have to sit home. It's not an option anymore, right? So
Yeah.
it sucks. I mean, again, you guys, I appreciate so much. What did you say?
He said, "You want to come in?" Yeah,
I'm
and it's one of those things, right? Like that's and I have a hard time, right? Because that's not a technology limitation, right? We have the ability to add and remove people up to the point when the meeting started, and we don't have to start the meeting. We try and start the meeting at 3:30, right? So from a technology perspective, the system's completely capable. But, working with clerk's office and, whether you come in or not, the clerk has to do work, right? So it's a Diane, a Marcy, or a Shelley that has to go in and seat you and unseat you. They manage all of that. And I know they're busy, and I know they got a lot of stuff to do, right? And this was one of the things I told Kevin, like, sometimes for some of this, it looks like it's a technology issue, and it's not a technology issue. It's a process thing, right? And so that's some of the things that I've been trying to sort of share. But we'll get there. I have no issues. Like, I know I'm looking over at Justin now, and there have been a couple of times where we've shown up and we've had to close the meeting and reopen it because people weren't seated in the right spot too, right? A lot of hands in the pot for this, right? Not a technology limitation, right? Right up to when we start the meeting, we have the ability to do any shift we want, right? But so I think we got part of it is we got to figure out a way to work better together, right? Like the clerk's office and IS and and Serge and Kevin and all the guys that are involved, and we want to make it better. We really do. I wished we had, good feedback. We get it from Fredericton. Fredericton wants our system, right? They're going to a new system, and they're like, "You guys do online voting?" And I was like, "Well, we have the capability to do online voting for sure." Sometimes we don't. Sometimes they do show of hands, and again, I'm not sure why. But
I knew that was a process. I knew it wasn't technology.
Yeah, but I don't know where Fredericton's going to go. We've got good feedback from Halifax as well. Halifax has seen our streams, and they're like, it looks really good. But I don't know.
But that's good to hear for us as well. Like, okay, but one thing, it looks good from wherever they're sitting. They're just watching. Is there anything that we can make better for the user?
Yeah.
If there's anything better, if it's Televic, Confero, whatever it is, if it works, I don't know, if it's easier to work with, or if there's something we're holding back, holy mac, let's unleash it, I guess. let's let it out. You were saying a while ago for Kevin. Kevin wants to put a group together, and we got an email. Council got an email from him, saying what the update kind of thing was, and
Okay.
And I later replied just to him, to Kevin, saying if he wants a counselor in there somewhere, I'm out. I'm there if you want me. So.
Yeah. Well, that's good. You've always been helpful. Like, you were on the bandwagon from the very beginning, right? So that's something we really appreciated, and it's, well, I think we'll get there. We, in conversations, Ivan was in this morning, because we asked them to tweak something on one of our streams, and Jared was in, and he was talking about there are some add-on pieces that we might want to consider moving forward that might bring some stability to the system. So we're going to engage in those conversations too. But in terms of what's changing and not changing, I'm really kind of letting Kevin take the lead and project manage it. And I said, like, we're going to be here to help you. Like, we'll provide feedback. We'll tweak the system. We'll put in a new system if we want to go to a new system. So, but
it would suck to spend that money. To go to a new system, we're going to lose big
Yeah.
time. And then the learning curve again and whatever. But I mean, I don't know if you've heard some other counselors saying like, let's make it right before the next council comes in. And I know that doesn't work. That doesn't happen. That's not doable. It doesn't happen that quick. I know
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
unless there's, I mean, if there's stuff that we can change for the online user, let's do it. I mean, whatever's out there possible or available. I don't know. I don't think it makes sense to have a different unit at home just because I think you should be able to do a meeting from anywhere. I think you should be able to open your laptop and just do it from wherever, the iPad or whatever. I tested out the phone and I won't
phone
tell
doesn't
anyone.
work.
It works. I won't tell anybody.
Yeah, I mean, it works, but it's just, the experience it just wasn't
No.
designed for the
No.
phone, yeah.
No, that's fair. Like I said, I told Justin, I'm not telling anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Who's
should
got
be on
it?
your phone attending a council meeting walking through the airport, right?
Well, yeah, he knows, yeah, it's, for sure. Yep, good,
can't
listen,
hear.
I didn't want to interrupt.
We're done,
No.
You guys are done? Okay.
unless he has any.
Justin's looking at me saying, unless you have any more questions, or,
Oh, I had no questions. I was here to help him test out stuff, whatever he wanted to. If there's anything else to test out,
awesome. So you done, Justin? Good?
Yep.
Okay,
Now,
Perfect.
we did play around a little bit with chat. So online, they have the chatting ability that they can send messages to the operators,
yep,
but you don't see it anywhere in here. So the only time that Shelley would see it, or Marcy or Diane,
yep,
would be if like they had their laptop and they were connected to the Confero meeting. Then they would see the chatting.
okay, I can take a look. I probably need to see it.
Yeah.
We'll test it.
Send in some pictures and stuff.
Cool, but you're done here, though? You're good? Okay, he says you're
so
good.
so that chat piece, and I think Justin might agree, if, in like for the show of hands, whenever they're doing show of hands, if we write into that chat that it's a yay or an A, or, I don't know if that makes sense or not, but,
Yep.
I mean, I've got Shelley's number, I can text her, and I've got Justin's number, and I can text him. I'm not gonna text Paulette, because she might answer me in 2 days.
And that, again, that's another thing too, right? Like, and maybe it's time, and I shared this with Kevin, that we have more discussions about using the system for the way which it was designed, right? The button that every counselor and everybody has is the raise hand button, right? So the system was designed to do movers and seconders by, do I have a mover? Like, this is the same thing as pushing the button. And so that's a very easy thing to do, is use that button push, right? And when everybody pushes their button to speak, it shows up, like Shelley sees it at the very front, right? And Paulette Theriault sees it, right, up front. Diane sees
She
it in
doesn't
the
see
back.
us, she just sees our names.
She sees the fact that you hit your raised hand button. It's all cued, so did I ever show you that? Have you ever seen the system from, I should show you that. Next time you're in, I'll show you what it looks like for Shelley and Paulette and Diane.
That would
Have you-
help me understand.
Have you
Yeah.
been in the booth with us yet either? Have you seen all of our setup? Why don't you
No.
come in and I'll show you?
Well, not today, but yeah.
Happy to do that. I think it would be good for understanding. And it's the whole, we don't use the system that way, and Televic was like, you should. And there's kind of a balance between process and the way we do things, and there's a little bit of a shift. Every council is a little bit different too. Like Televic told us, you never, ever, ever want to have more than 3 mics live. There's actually a threshold that you can set to say only allow 3 mics live. And, we got the whole Roberts rules, read to us and all of that good stuff, right? And I'm familiar with it from other not-for-profits, but, and essentially where we are is we have up to 6 mics live. Just kind of the way we do things, right? And that can cause challenges with cameras and audio quality and all of that stuff. So we're going to have those discussions. I think there's some things that, decisions that were made early on in the process that we're going to probably want to revisit, I think, because I think it's warranted, right? So I think we're going to get better. But I'll show you next time you're in. You tell me when works for you, and Justin and I will set up a meeting, and we'll show you. You can sit in all the seats, and you can see what they see, and because if you raise your hand to speak, there's no. It has not failed me. I've used the system quite a bit remotely. As soon as you hit that button, request to speak, I've never seen it not work. So in front of Paulette and in front of Shelley and in front of Diane, it's there, but that means they have to allow it. They have to push the button. They have to see it and they have to do it. And so, I'll show you.
And by saying that, I mean, if we say that, we're kind of throwing them under the bus, and I don't like that. But I know what you're saying. It's theirs. I press the button. You bring me up. I understand that, and like I said, I didn't want to go that route. I didn't want to say it like that, but I do understand that's how it is. Now, when it comes to voting, is it that? It doesn't sound complicated to create a vote. All of a sudden, Paulette says, approve the minutes as read, whatever, and she just go for a show of hands. And then we go into some rezoning into, I had it open in front of me a while ago, so different, like amendments and stuff, readings of bylaws and stuff. So Shelley, I think it's the first one is a show of hands, and then the second one is a vote, or vice versa. Is it that complicated to create a vote?
It's not. It's not that complicated. There were, I think, the challenge that I think that has been a bit, what I think was a struggle here is they didn't want, there was a decision, and again, I'm not pointing fingers, right? This is, I'm just sort of helping with the system. But, it's to have a vote for a mover or seconder, and then a vote, and then bring up the motion and a vote on the motion, was something that they didn't really like to do. And what Televic had recommended is they say, guys, we built the system so that the button is a raise hand button. So it's a mover, or can I have, would somebody like to, who would like to move this motion? Right? I need a mover and seconder. Well, technically, you just hit your button. And Paulette and Shelley can see who were the first and second people to hit the button. There's your mover and seconder. However, one of the things I've learned in municipal politics is the mayor kind of gets to choose who moves and seconds something, right? I've learned a lot about this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So it became sensitive about who the mover and seconder was. And so they were like, we don't want to do that because we don't want to just go with the first person that hit the button. So how do we go? Do you know what I mean? It got set, and then we're like, okay, so let's make a vote for the mover and seconder, which, if you remember, we did try that. And that kind of made it slowed our process down, right?
Yeah.
And I had a conversation with, a few folks, and I was like, when you go digital from a system that was just this, digital's not going to beat this. That's going to be quick and easy every time, right? For Shelley to go boop, 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 and bring a vote up and have every counselor do something is going to be slower. But there are so many benefits of doing that, right? There's the whole, that's all public record now, right? And everybody can see that clearly, and it's very transparent. And as we move more digital, we're starting to look at transcription and those sorts of things, AI translation, a bunch of all of those things we're really looking at right now, which are super cool. It's going to help us move down the path of digitizing our process, right? Which is all very, very good. But we're using the system in a bit of a different way, right? We could, there's nothing stopping us from going back and saying, you know, if you'd like to move and second this motion, please raise your hand. And then, boop, button's pushed, they see who it was, and we move on, right? And that's super fast too, but it was one of those things that, you know, people make decisions, and it's not a technology limitation. So to answer your question, votes are pretty quick to do, to set up, but, you know, it takes a little bit of time, and it does kind of slow things down a little bit. And I think there's a bit of a vibe that maybe, or I'll call it discomfort maybe, with some folks around going to that level of digitization, if it makes sense, right?
No, I
but
know what you mean.
but we
Yeah.
can, and so that's why you see like our guys here, like we're kind of, I don't know, we kind of play middlemen here sometimes, you know. But we could do mover and seconder with a button. We could do a vote for a mover and seconder, but what happens there is it's you know, and we did try that. We had a mover and seconder button, but you had to decide who was going to be the mover and the seconder before they hit the button, right? So it got weird and tricky, right?
Yeah.
Tools are there. We can do it a bunch of different ways, but I'm looking forward to working with Kevin and Shelley and hopefully you, and making this a little bit better. And I'd like to, I think showing you here would really go a long way.
I'm
Like-
looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I really want to see that. That's, I mean, that might explain other stuff for me. I might think of other stuff instead or whatever, but
And, you know, I'd love to hear your feedback on it, right?
yeah.
And you're a technical guy, right? You like to know how things work. So
Yeah.
I think you're the guy to provide the feedback, to see the system, see how we do it, and make some suggestions. So you tell me when.
Maybe towards the end of the week.
Okay?
You have your calendar in front of you?
I do.
I'm gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna be there. Oh no, that's online. Anyways, the only thing I have that day right now is, an online meeting from 11 till 12
What day's that?
on Friday.
On Friday? My Friday right now is almost completely free.
Oh, that's not what I thought you were gonna say.
No, it's almost completely free. So you
What
pick
time
a
do you lunch?
I usually do lunch 12 to 1.
12 to 1. So I'll try, if I'm there around 10,
Yep.
are we out by 11?
Yep. Yep. Be about an hour. We can walk you through the back room, the front, all the seats.
Okay.
Let you ask some
I'll be,
questions.
I'll probably be there a little earlier than 10,
Okay.
but, and I'll do my, it's a subcommittee, social inclusion, so I can do that from City Hall.
Okay. Well, I'll have a meeting set up and ready to go. Justin and I will come down at 9:30 and get a meeting set up, prepped up so that we can kind of step through it.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
No, anytime. Anytime.
Yeah. No, and like, I don't want to sound so against everything. It's just that, hey, when you're